Hey, Bridget, where are you going?
I'm gonna go hang out with all of my friends. I'm Bridget and I'm here with all of my friend Frankie. Thank you for giving us another shot. And if you're new here, I'm sorry. So I've just now spent a week at Kyle's family's house in Muskegon, Michigan, which
How's
I've been
that
here
going?
many times. But there's just something about like growing up or being in like a small town vibe as somebody who didn't grow up in one, I guess. Or it's not like I didn't grow up in New York City, but I don't know. There's just stuff you get here that you don't get where I grew up.
Like what?
And I love it. Like, I'm sure I probably have been to local community theater as a kid, but I don't remember if I have. And we went and saw a local production of a musical. And it's just like an experience that I very thoroughly enjoyed and would highly recommend.
What was the play, or did they make it up?
I'm like scared to say it. I have to say I really, really enjoyed it. I enjoy watching people do things just because they want to do it. Like nobody was paid. They just like a lot of them are just in every production and it's clear they're not getting a lot of like um I would say people over the age of 60 auditioning for these. So the guy playing the like dad, he I think he knows he can't really hold a tune. And he did a musical number like right at the beginning of the musical.
He just goes for
And
it.
yeah, and it was just so heartwarming and
Oh, I love
I just
that.
really loved it. Um, but it was funny because I was reading the playbill and like most of these people were like, when I'm not performing in one of blah blah blah's shows, I enjoy like spending time with my cats. None of them mentioned having paying jobs.
How are they getting by?
One of them was a teacher,
Okay.
and the
Well, I guess
rest,
if
I
they're
don't
over
know.
60, they might be retired.
Yeah, I think there was only the one over 60,
Oh,
and the rest are maybe they're all still in school or um, married and supported by their spouse.
wow.
But
Living the
yeah,
dream.
it's like that. And then like we went to the holiday tree lighting, and there was a guy standing on the corner with a speaker and a microphone singing Christmas songs, but
I
he was
love
dressed
that.
in a clown suit. And I just,
Is that a bit scary?
it
No.
was really like really pitchy. I don't know if he was even trying to be good. And that was also just so magical and something you wouldn't get in a lot of places. So
Did Kyle's family like know who that was? Like, oh, that's
I feel like I feel like the people who live
that's
there year round
Jimmy.
probably do. I just feel like small towns have those characters, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Josh's cafe kind of feels like that as well. He has so many characters that comes in. Like,
Yeah, because it's like anything that's a little community, you get those people that just
yeah,
make a place special.
yeah, definitely. And then like over the years as well, like you just learn about all of the different gossip and the drama and between the little community. It's so
Yeah.
interesting. So, do you want to move there?
No, but it's really fun to visit. Yesterday it snowed so much that we made snowmen and I made one of them look like Mickey so
Oh my
that
God, yeah, that was so
Kyle's
good.
nephew, thank you. I
That's
was impressed with
amazing,
myself.
actually. How did you do that? You just
I,
dig it out with your hands?
yeah, I just sculpted it
Wow.
basically.
Wow.
But I'm hardly in the snow ever, so it was,
Yeah, that's so cool. Does Kyle run through the snow?
she goes to the gym when she's here.
Oh, yeah, okay. And when do you go home?
In 2 days. Enough about me. What's new with you?
Well, I recovered from the weekend. Oh man, I'm never drinking again. You know how
That's
you
what I
need
always
those
say.
like I rarely drink, but once every like 6 months you forget or something. You forget what it's like and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, like it's gonna be so fun.
I told
And
you
like
what
it
happened
was
when I
fun.
did that the last time.
But yeah, and then you just need that little reminder, okay, I'm never drinking again. This is why am I doing this? It like
But you
I
will.
can't even
You'll
tell
be
you how
back on the
bad I felt.
saddle sooner
I
than
know. I do have like a girls' Christmas catch up on Saturday
Oh
and
yeah, I'll be drinking.
be drinking. I know.
You
Yeah.
better not be hungover for our next recording.
I know.
What else do you want to share? Anything?
No. Oh yeah, no. I did want to talk about this actually. So I saw this really interesting take from Esther Perel, you know, the
Hmm.
like
I
famous
love her.
relationship.
Mhm.
Yes, she's amazing. Um, yeah, I saw this really interesting take of her saying that if you cheat on your like wife or partner or husband, whether it's the right thing to tell them about it.
Yes, this is an old thing that she said, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've only seen this recently that it's
because there's certain situations where like it'd only be hurting them and
yeah.
clearing your conscience. Yeah,
Yes.
but I don't know in what situation that is the case.
Yeah. Because like
Because I feel
growing
like you
up
should
and
always tell.
everything, like if someone, yeah, I feel like that too. But then I did think that was really like it's really interesting because you are like if I ever did that, which I never would, but I would feel so guilty and
Hmm.
like I needed to tell my boyfriend.
And then you're doing
But
it for
that
you.
is just
Yeah.
relieving my own guilt, not
Yeah.
actually because it is just going to hurt them and then relieve my own guilt. Yeah. So what would you do?
Well, I mean, did she say what the situations are where that would be what you're supposed to do?
Well, I think the situation was like if you're telling them because you can't hold it in anymore, you shouldn't say that because you've done the wrong thing. Now you need to live with the consequences, and the consequences are now living with that guilt.
But shouldn't they know?
I know. I know. It's an interesting thing to think about.
Is it basically saying like if you know you what you did was wrong and you're never going to do it again?
Yeah.
But it's like
Yeah. Oh,
I don't agree because I think your partner should know and be allowed to make their own judgment, even if you say you're never going to do it again. Because how do you know you're really never going to do it again? Like famous last words, right?
yeah. If you are the type of person that can do that.
You
But like
might
I do
think you're
see
never
like a
going to
lot
do it
of
again,
people.
and you might
But like I feel
still.
like once a cheater, always a cheater isn't necessarily true. Like I've
Yeah,
seen
no,
people in relationships
I agree.
make mistakes and come back from that. But then there's also you're running the risk of if you don't tell them, them finding out later and it being
Yeah.
even worse. So like how can you guarantee that they're not going to find out as well? I think it's
But then it's
all
like if you're
circumstantial.
only not telling them because you know they'll never find out, that feels wrong.
Yeah.
I just think you should always tell.
Yeah.
You don't?
It's interesting. I
It
don't
is
know
interesting.
because it is going to hurt that person. You are relieving your own guilt because I feel like that's even harder. That's harder than hurting someone you love, like telling them this.
Well, that's why
It's harder to like live with the guilt.
I think a lot of people use that as an excuse where they're like, I don't want to just alleviate my guilt, but it's really because they're too scared to tell their partner.
Yeah, that's true as well.
So that's tricky.
And I feel like that's the slimier version
Mm.
than actually telling your partner like that kind of thought
Yeah.
process, like
I think you tell
hiding it
them
from
no
them.
matter what.
But then I think if you're thinking about it differently, so if that's the way you're thinking, like I feel like that's always like a man kind of way of thinking and like, I don't want to hurt her, so I'm just not going to tell her. But I think if you're thinking about it in another way where like you feel so guilty, it's so hurtful, like it's like physically hurting you keeping this secret in. I feel like you should have to keep it in. It's almost like a jail sentence. It's like you've done this, now you need to live with feeling like that.
Yeah.
So I think there's like two sides of the coin. I don't know.
I
I
just
think it's
don't
like the
know
type
if
of
like
person you are.
I don't know if the relationship can be good and healthy if one person is sitting with that shame.
Totally. If that's happened, something's gone wrong in the relationship. Like, why has someone cheated?
Yeah. I mean, and if someone has and they're keeping it a secret, it's again like, okay, because most of the time the bigger betrayal is the secrecy
Yeah.
more than the infidelity itself.
Yeah. I think what she's saying is like for like a very like evolved relationship. Where just like your run-of-the-mill relationship, I think it's better to tell a partner because I don't think they're thinking about it in that way. You know what I mean?
But I don't know, then if
No.
they're so evolved, shouldn't they be able to like work
Shouldn't they,
through
and or should they
whatever
be
it is?
cheating?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's an interesting
Or you
concept.
could go on a reality show and have the entire world know about your infidelity. There are a lot of options. What does Esther have to say about that?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I think she said like specific circumstances where that would be the appropriate way to handle it. Because I don't think she was talking about like all cheating.
Yeah. Then what kind of cheating?
We'd have to find her clip. It's too bad we don't
Yeah.
have a producer. Say, can you look that up? So we'll just never know.
We'll never know.
I just know I would never want to be kept in the dark.
Yeah, see, I think this is where we're different. I think I wouldn't mind being kept in the dark if I knew that could just because I know that Josh is like such a good person that if it did happen, it would have been a massive mistake for him and he would regret it. So I don't know. Like I'm like torn.
I
And
don't
if it
know.
would never happen again and it was just like I never knew the person. That's different. If I know the person, I need to know, obviously.
Yeah, because it's like, how are you going to act around them?
Yeah. Anyway, is this interesting?
Yeah, I think so. But I just think like it'd be 100 times worse to, well, find out later, like to have it be kept a secret. Because I would also wonder what else have you kept to yourself because you think it's better to just have to live with the guilt.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. That's so true. Yeah. What else are you capable of?
Yeah, if you can lie about this, you can lie about a lot of things. And I think for me in general, I have a fear of like my partner avoiding conflict and choosing to not tell me because it's the easier thing to do to not upset me than to tell me and have the hard conversation.
Mm,
So I think it would just be really triggering if something was kept from me for fear of upsetting me
yeah,
because I'm an adult and I can handle it and I would rather have all of the information than have someone like tiptoeing around my feelings because that's just making life easier for them.
yeah, yeah, totally. They need to do like whatever's harder for them.
Exactly. If it's harder to keep it to yourself, then maybe that's the situation where you should keep it to yourself. But if
Yeah,
you're doing it to avoid an even harder conversation, which is upsetting your partner and having to have like a talk that is uncomfortable for you, then you should be telling them.
I agree.
Because like I would have such a hard time keeping it to myself. I would, the guilt would eat me alive. So
Same.
maybe I should be keeping it a secret.
Same. I'll never tell.
So last week we heard from Kyle's sister Alex and her husband Dan, and one of the questions they wanted advice about was whether it's a red flag if you've been dating for 5 months and haven't defined the relationship. And so we gave some really great advice, and we also hinted at this possibly being about Kyle's other sister, Kat, who has been dating somebody for 5 months and they have not defined the relationship. But, you know, it could have been anybody. But it just so happens that this week we have Kat, Kyle's other sister, who's been in this 5 month situationship, asking for some advice. So let's see what she has to say.
Hi, Frankie.
Hello.
My question is, when making a big life decision like career, relationship, how do you know it's the right choice? Like, are there signs you look for, or like, I guess, how do you trust that in yourself that you're making the right decision? And then I have another question too. And Frankie, this has nothing to do with the fact that I know you had a big night last night. It's more so because I was overserved at Thanksgiving. How do you move past an embarrassing night out? Like,
Hmm.
maybe you're not exactly sure what happened, but you just don't want to even think about it. And yeah, how do you move on from that? Okay, bye. It's nice
Thank
meeting you.
you.
I don't know if she's talking about her relationship and whether she should define it. But that sort of makes me think Kat is the one dragging her feet on defining the relationship.
Mm,
So even more so now, I don't think it's a red flag. But that's a good question. I I don't know. Like, what do you think?
I've actually found this really challenging lately, like making big
Yeah,
decisions and not knowing like if the decision that I make is going to be the right one
yeah.
and like how I feel that out.
Same. I think when I was younger, I would do things because they were comfortable and I felt like good doing them. But as I've grown older, I've kind of realized the value in doing something that feels uncomfortable at first and is challenging because not everything's going to come easy to you. And that doesn't mean that it's not something you should be doing.
Yeah, totally. I
At
I
the
totally
same
agree with that. The
time,
comfortability thing,
mm,
like you need to like sit with the decision and if you don't want to do it because it's more challenging, it might be the right thing to do.
yeah, sometimes that's the only way to grow is to do
Yeah,
something that isn't comfortable.
totally. But like yeah, in terms of like big decisions, I think also asking the people around you what they think you should do because sometimes people can see better than you can
But
about
I
your
rely
situation.
too much on that sometimes, which
Yeah,
makes like
okay.
sometimes I'm like I'm a bad judge of things and I shouldn't be making decisions for myself and I'm trying to get better about like trusting myself because I do that
Yeah.
too where I'm like, well, what do you think? Like where how do you see me? What do you see me doing?
Yeah, okay. You do that
How do you think
too
this
much. You're like, who am I?
exactly? And I go through phases of that. I think it all really depends how I'm feeling personally and how confident I am in that time and like what I'm going through.
Yes.
Because I think right now it's
Where
been
I'm
tough
at in
because
my cycle.
yeah, that, mostly that. Don't be making any big decisions when you're on your period or the week or two before that. You have
Yeah.
about a 1 to 1.5 week time
Prime
period
time
where you can make
where you can make
decisions.
decisions. I feel like that should be written into women's contracts.
Yeah, but to clarify, our mental state the rest of the time is still better at its base level than any man's. I just have to give that caveat.
Context.
Yeah.
You got to give the context.
Because I don't want anyone here thinking I'm anti-woman.
God, no.
But yeah, I don't know. You do also have to trust your gut. Like sometimes I just have a gut feeling that something isn't the right thing to do, or something. Sometimes you just have to try and you give it a time period that you're willing to, like an amount of time that you're willing to spend on it. And it's
Yeah.
okay if you, it's never going to be a waste because it's important to figure out things that you don't like and don't want to do and shouldn't be doing. It's just as important.
Yeah, totally. I think you should do as many things as possible as you possibly
Yeah,
can. Like if it's like taking a job out of state or something, or like I think you should always do that. Always do like
spread
that
your wings.
challenge. Yeah. Has any jobs found you actually?
Not yet, but they should be coming to me. I agree.
Yeah.
So if you hear this, I'm probably still looking. I mean, hopefully not. Um,
What jobs are you looking for?
Anything from podcast producing, honestly,
Yeah.
in some capacity, because now I know how to do that, to being a Disney princess for a child's birthday party. I'm not above anything, really.
I think that would actually be so hard. You would have to have a smile on your face all day.
Ugh, I can't do that. I could
It's
paint it
just
on.
that would look
Like
terrifying.
the,
Yeah, or you could go as the clown, then you could paint it on.
yeah. Maybe I could get it. I've always wanted to work at one of those diners where the servers are supposed to be really mean to the customers. I'm like, oh, I could do that.
Oh, oh yeah.
I'm made for that.
I feel like that would like find it really hard to like turn that switch off though.
Yeah.
I would just
You
be
just be mean all
mean
the
to
time.
everyone.
That's
Yeah, because
fine.
then you're like practicing all the time and it would
You
just
can
come
say
out
that.
so
Say,
easily.
sorry, I'm just practicing for work. Don't take it personally.
Yeah, I don't think that restaurant did very well. They probably just got like creepy old men like who actually just
No,
love
it's a real
it.
thing. Have you ever seen like clips from those diners? It's usually people being like, took my grandma to such and such diner and didn't tell her like what it was. And the host will be like, what? Did you want to sit? Like, here's some menus, and they'll throw a pile of menus at the floor, and the grandmother is like looking like shocked.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, they don't last long in Australia. So they're still around in America.
Yeah, and I again think you're making things up. So if anyone wants to fact check whether diners like that don't make it very long in Australia, please let us know. I'm determined to prove Frankie wrong on at least one of these things.
I
We have
swear,
there Starbucks isn't a big thing. Like going to chain coffee is not a big thing in Australia. Um, there's not really adoption. Like babies aren't really put up for adoption in Australia.
that's true.
And now we have diners like these with the rude servers. Just they just don't make it in Australia. I'm sure there's more. I can't remember. Hard to keep track.
Okay, I'm looking it up. Guess how many?
That there are currently.
No, how many adoptions there were in Australia last year?
Like in general, overall, any age.
207.
Adoptions?
Yeah.
Well, do I need to look up what it is in the US is bigger
Yeah,
though,
look it up.
isn't it?
54,000.
But it's a bigger country. Also, this thing I said 120. This one says 120,000. Let me look. I'm checking your work. Okay, wow. Well, okay, historically there was a peak of 9,798 in 71 to 72. So,
Fuck, actually, that's really bad. I'm pretty sure that's the stolen generation.
oh, what does that mean?
It's where the Aboriginal people, like kids, were like
Oh my
stripped from their
God.
families. Yeah. Yeah, it's like
Pretty
it was
recent. That's
it's a
pretty messed up.
huge thing in Australia. It's a huge thing. We only said sorry in like 2007. Did you see Whitney got Chicago?
I knew something like that was gonna happen.
It's crazy.
Like, should I be trying to get on Broadway?
Yes. Can you
I feel like they
dance?
keep putting reality people in Chicago.
Can you
Isn't that what
dance?
Ariana Madix was in?
Oh yeah.
Next stop, New York City.
Can you dance?
I could learn.
Have you? Yeah, so I'm still watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Like so much drama. It's crazy.
I know, but it also is so boring to me.
Is
Like,
it?
I watch it, but I'm also like, yeah, because they are so young. I feel like they're not talking about anything. It's just all drama. And
Yeah.
I like had it on as background and I just couldn't get myself to pay attention because it just felt like the same thing on repeat. It's like, oh, they're at a party. Oh, these two are yelling at each other again. Okay,
Yeah.
like for some reason, Real Housewives, I'm locked in. Like eyes
Really
glued to the screen. But for some
interesting.
reason, Mormon Wives, I don't know why.
See, that it took me like I watched the first season of Mormon Wives and I couldn't get
Yeah, I
into
mean, I
it.
pretty much only watched the first season and then Kyle had it on like periodically, but I never for seasons 2 and 3, but I wasn't like in the room for a lot of it.
Yeah. Well, I locked in on the second season. I was like, this is crazy.
Maybe if I watched it like more,
Like followed it.
yeah.
Yeah,
How do you
actually, I
feel
need
about
to
Whitney
watch like
now?
Real Housewives, actually. Salt Lake
Salt Lake
City.
City.
Yeah, like the last few
So good.
episodes I've missed.
It's Salt Lake City's the best one
It is.
because the people are like the least relatable,
Yeah.
especially. Well, I mean, Mary's my favorite, but I'm,
Say.
yeah, she really entertains me.
Yeah, she's so funny. And like Angie, she's just like gripping onto a thread with their relationship with her relationship with Mary. She's so
Yeah.
unhinged. And Mary's
Oh,
having none
poor.
of
I
it.
love Angie though too.
Her
Did you
daughter
watch
though. What's next gen?
Next Gen NYC?
What is that?
It's like with a bunch, it's Meredith's son is in it.
No
And then
way.
like other housewives' kids are in it too.
Angie's?
No, she must be too young. They're like living on their own in New York. So
Oh.
they're all in their like 20s and 30s.
How's Mary's son going?
I don't know. I've thought,
Because wasn't he like
I don't want to
addicted
spread
to
rumors. I
drugs?
thought he went back to rehab and
Oh,
then
okay, yeah.
maybe not though. Maybe he's
Hmm.
better. Or he's probably not even in rehab yet where you are in the show. Or are you caught up?
Yeah, yeah, I'm caught up. I just need to like the last episode that I watched was The Yacht.
Okay. Because he went to rehab, I think, in between last season and this season.
Yeah. That was the best part of the show, honestly, like them opening up about that. I feel like that would have helped so many
Yeah,
people, and it makes people realize like you can have everything in the world and still be addicted to drugs.
right. Do they have everything in the world?
They're so loaded.
Yeah, but there's probably some trauma there. I mean, his mom married his step grandpa or step great
It's
grandpa
yeah,
because it was
that's
Mary's step grandpa.
so weird.
And it
So
was like her
weird.
grandma's dying wish.
Imagine you having to do that.
And it was kind of like an arranged marriage. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't sound like she wanted to do it.
No, she definitely didn't want to do it. She was like crying about it and like, and
I
then they,
feel like, yeah.
oh, it's crazy.
Anyway, how do you feel about arranged marriage? Because sometimes you see like that it works. I mean, people talk all the time about how a big part of love is that it's a choice and like you choose to love somebody.
Yeah. I actually really agree with that. Like I think that there's like a part of the Indian culture which I really love is they're so like family orientated and I kind of understand that like choosing
Is
to love
orientated a
someone.
word?
Huh? What?
Is orientated a word?
Yes.
Oriented.
Orientated.
Oriented. I'm literally such a liar.
Orientated. That's how you say it.
Oh, this is interesting.
Why?
Orientated is the common British English spelling, while oriented is the standard American English spelling.
Oh, there
So I
we
wonder if
go.
Australia uses the British one. But let's see. Australia. In Australia, both oriented and orientated are understood, as the country has a mix of influences.
Yeah, no one's really Australian. Everyone's just a mix of everything. Okay, that's new.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah, I think it's important for listeners to hear about our cultural differences.
Yeah, so I think you can
No one's
choose.
talking about it. They're really depending on us. Okay.
I think you can choose to love somebody.
I was just talking about this with people like 2 nights ago.
Mm. What were you
Because,
saying?
like, well, someone's friend basically chose her husband because, like, this one person was saying that her friend chose her husband because she knew he would be really good to her and be a really good father, and she wanted to have kids. But she never felt like head over heels in love with him, like that spark. But then we got into a discussion about how, yes, you can choose to love someone and like choose them for the values that they find important. But I think you're always gonna end up have like being tested. And I think personally, it can be easier to get over the things that you don't see eye to eye on if you do have that spark, because like you're going to find flaws no matter what. So to choose someone because they check a bunch of boxes, but then they do something that you don't like, you might be like, well, then why did I even choose this person if you don't actually have those feelings? You know what I mean? Versus like if you have this feeling, this love feeling, this spark feeling, and then they do something that disappoints you, like you still love them. So you'll work through it, I think, easier. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. But also, like, I feel like I love Josh because of his values and like all of those boxes that he checks.
But you had a spark with him,
Yeah, I
like when you met
did.
him.
But when I met him, but I feel like the spark fades.
Like, but it's gone now.
No, but like seriously, it
Well,
is
yeah, no,
gone.
I know that obviously like the that initial honeymoon phase or whatever, like relationships evolve for most people.
Yeah.
Not for me, but for others. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, it's not like that is a chemical thing that's happening and like that it doesn't last forever and it shouldn't because it makes you make really irrational decisions.
Good point.
But what I'm saying is that like if you never felt that in the first place, it's like that movie, The Materialist. Did you watch that?
No, you told me not to because it wasn't good.
Oh, I mean, it wasn't groundbreaking, but it's like about a matchmaker and she starts dating this guy who's like perfect on paper. And this is a spoiler for anyone who still hasn't watched it. It's been out for ages now, so I'm not gonna stop myself. Um, so just fast forward if you plan on watching it and don't want to hear this. She ends up dating like someone who would be considered like a top tier person in the dating service. He like checks every box, but and like they get along well and they're dating, but like she's not in love with him. And she ends up going back to like the broke ex-boyfriend that she fights with, but like she has that feeling.
Yeah, interesting. I feel like, me 5 years ago would have done that, but me today, I'd be like, just suck it up, princess. Just sticking with this guy.
You can't say that though, because you are dating. someone you love.
Yeah, but he also does well.
Yeah, you have it all. So you can have it all. You're
Yeah, see,
listening.
I think it's interesting, like to never, like you're right, like there was obviously always a spark with Josh initially. So to like actually just date someone and be like, I don't actually have any feelings towards you, but you're ticking all the right boxes and date
Right.
that person because of that, I think is pretty wild. But also, if this person was like 35 and like the time was the biological clock was ticking and she's like, I want to have kids, I want to settle down, I get that.
But my
I think,
argument is that no matter how perfect you think somebody is on paper, you're still gonna find something that you don't agree with or
yeah,
that
but there's always
you
going to
don't
be
like.
things, but there's always going to be things with the person that you have a spark with. There's going to
No,
be
I know. I'm
things.
saying that even if you're choosing someone because of how they are on paper, but you don't feel in love with them, you're choosing them because you think they check all these boxes versus somebody you're in love with who only checks some of the boxes, but eventually you're going to find out that the guy who checks all the boxes actually doesn't check all the boxes.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
it's inevitable.
no one
So
always
then what
checks
do you
all
have
the
to fall
boxes.
back on? But I'm saying like
But good
at
values,
least
though. Like that is, I
okay,
think that is like the foundation for every relationship. If you have good values,
sure.
or like
But I would look for that even with the person I have a spark with.
yeah. But then like, that like going back to the Indian culture and like arranged marriages, it works a lot of the
Sometimes.
time. Not all the time, but like a lot of the time it does. Because like if you're like, if there is no other option and you have literally been brought together because of your families and because of how this person looks on paper and they're like you match the kind of values and stuff, that can kind of work
Yeah, I
having
think
no
so
option and
too.
being like, okay, well, this is it. So we need to make this life the best we can for each other and our family. So I think that is like such a good way of like going into a relationship and working in a relationship. Like when you don't have another option, you just try to make the best of what you have.
That's so depressing.
But like obviously like not like when you don't have another option and like you've got this dud of a man and you're like, I'm just gonna
Right.
make life the best I can. Like fuck that. But like if you like if they're both like good people and they both have similar
Yeah.
values, I think it's
And if the
workable.
parents actually did try and match up their values.
Yeah.
Yeah. And know their kids well.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're not going to like you're probably not going to feel an initial anything, but you have to just trust that your parents knew you guys would share values and whatever.
Yeah.
But my argument was that, and you can agree or disagree or whatever, but I just wonder, I guess, if it would be harder to have disagreements with the person you're not in love with versus the person you are in love with. Because if you think you're sacrificing love, I guess not so much with arranged marriage, more so with the person's friend that I talked to at the party. Like if you think you're sacrificing love so that you can have all of these things, but then you argue and disagree about something, are you then going to be resentful and be like, well, but I'm sacrificing love for this? Versus like if you love someone, you come to something you don't agree on. I feel like it might be easier to get through it because you're like, but I really love this person at the end of the day. So we're going to
Yeah.
find a way to like come to some kind of compromise on this.
Yeah. Like I'm confused about like what love really is though.
Oh no. Frankie's lost the plot a little.
Because obviously the spark was there initially, but there isn't a spark. So and what like makes me love him is the person that he is. So it's not
Yeah,
like
but Frankie,
yeah,
you
like it's
fell
so
in love with him. You went through the process of falling in love with
yeah,
him.
see that's
I'm talking about a
interesting.
person who didn't.
Yeah.
Like none of that chemical flow happened. None of those like early memories of falling in love happened. It's just I am choosing this person because I think they will treat me well. I think they will be a good parent. And then, uh-oh, all of a sudden they do something I don't like. But I'm not in love with them. To
But I
me, I
feel
think
like
that
to
would be
that
really hard to
person,
navigate.
the fact that she has made that decision, I feel like she values that more than being in love. So I feel like she can work around that because she's like saying, I want to have a baby. That's more important to me than being in love with my partner. So I feel she can do that. But like, whereas like we might not be able to because we value being in love with our partner more than having
Hmm.
kids.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that perspective.
But also, does the partner know that she doesn't love him?
I don't think so.
Sad.
I don't know. I didn't get a lot of details, but
Oh my God. Do they have kids?
it's not someone I know personally, so
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. But I do wonder how that works. Like, I guess if you have made that choice, then like even when something happens that you don't like, because like what if you thought they were going to be a good parent, you have the kid and then they aren't or something?
Yeah, because sometimes that happens. Because I feel like, yeah, they would have to like get to know that person pretty well for them to know that they have like really good values and like, all of these things. Like that takes years to really understand like how a person responds during stressful times and like how they are
Yeah.
with their family, their friends. Like you need to have arguments, you need to work out your conflict resolution styles. Like you need to do all of that.
I don't think you really know a person until like 3 years in.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But then I don't know. I've got some friends that like got engaged.
When people get engaged really early on, I'm always like, you guys should just wait and see what happens
Yeah.
because it's not going to be how it is now forever.
Yeah. Like the first year, I still think the first year is still honeymoon phase.
Absolutely. I think honestly, like the first 2 years,
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah. Yeah. Are you guys getting married?
still up in the air. It's not like I'm in no rush, but the idea of like planning a wedding sounds awful.
Yeah, same. One of my friends though, she's got a wedding planner. I think it cost her like $1,000, like so cheap, and she said it's the best thing she's ever done. Like this person is doing everything for her.
Wow, that's nice. I don't plan to have like an elaborate enough wedding to need a wedding planner though.
Yeah,
My plan, if and when this happens, is to do like get a really big, nice Airbnb in the desert in Joshua Tree and just do everything there.
that's so cool. Can't wait.
You'll be there. I'm actually gonna have it at your house.
My house in my
Mhm.
apartment.
Yeah, no, at your mom's house. Yeah, I'll pay the Airbnb fee at your condo.
I'll put the prices up because it's a wedding.
Have you come to any decisions about that or kids?
I'm kind of back on the having kids train.
You're so back and forth.
I know, but it seriously is just my cycle. First 2 weeks, I'm like, yeah, we can have kids. Last 2 weeks, I'm like,
Okay. So as long as he can do full parenting on those last 2 weeks
yeah,
forever,
yeah. I mean, he wants to be a stay-at-home dad, so
well, then who's going to pay the bills? Our podcast, I guess.
exactly.
And we'll just record all the time. And you'll be like, Mommy's working.
And then, but I feel like we should also write a show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to do it all.
yeah.
What's our show about?
Two energy drink girls
What if our podcast, part of it is like, so involve the
in the
listener.
making of the
We say
show.
like, we want, we're making a show. Should it be about A, B, or C? And then the next week we say, should the main character be A, B, or C? Should this be set in A, B, or C? Like they help us make the show.
Yeah, design your show. I
Did you
wonder
ever
what.
see the Ghost Girls?
No, what's that?
Okay, you have to watch it actually. I'll send it
Okay.
to you. But they started as a podcast and then they made a show. And
Really?
they're just these really funny girls. And the
Really?
show is like scripted. It's not like about their lives. Ghost
Ghost.
Girl Detective or
Oh,
Ghost Girl Detective. It's you can only watch it on like some weird site or YouTube or something. They're like 10-minute episodes.
wait, girl. Is it Girl Detective? Ghost Girls.
Ghost Girls.
Wait, no.
They're so funny. Kyle
Really?
introduced me to their work.
Wait, no, I can't find it. It's all like,
I'll send it to you.
okay.
It's like you have to type a code into a website to get their videos to show up.
Oh,
Well, yeah, you should definitely watch
okay.
Ghost Girls if you haven't seen it. It's so funny.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Have you watched the UK show that I told you about? It's a series about this family of girls.
When did you tell me about it?
Brave New Girls.
No? Tell me about
Seriously, I think it's like my favorite TV show ever. It is
Okay.
so hilarious. And I think we can do something really similar.
Okay. Brave New Girls.
Yeah,
You've never told me about this.
I have.
Oh, it's a reality show?
No.
Oh. Oh,
Oh,
Such Brave
sorry.
Girls?
Such Brave Girls. Sorry, sorry,
Yes,
sorry.
I watched the first season.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
I feel
And
like
then
we
the
should.
second season wasn't out yet or something.
Yeah, it's out now.
Okay, I have to watch it still. Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, I think we could do
Yeah.
something really similar. It won like the BAFTA awards as well.
Okay. Are we playing sisters? What should we do? And
Yeah,
we
we're
just
both
keep our
adopted.
different accents.
Oh man, I just need to like cut down on a few days at work so then we can like spend like a whole day writing.
Yeah, just quit your job and go back to the coffee
I
shop.
really want to. Like, I really want to.
Why don't you just tell Josh you're practicing for being a mother
Yeah, a
and
stay-at-home
what that might be
mom.
like?
He'll be like, you have to do all the housework then. I'll be like, I'll get
Mm-mm.
someone.
I'll be taking care of the kids during that time.
I won't have time for that.
Well, you're living at home, right? Your mom can do the housework.
Yeah, she does a lot of it.
So if you have kids, well, because we just spent a week with Kyle's nephew, who's two and a half, and I would have a hard time with that age because they
Yes,
just don't want to listen to anything you say, and they want to do the opposite of everything you say.
especially boys. There's so much energy.
He never stops moving.
Apparently, like, boys are easier, like, later in life, like when they're teenagers, but girls are harder. Like, fuck, let me start that again.
Yeah.
Apparently,
It's okay. You don't have to say it. This isn't really revolutionary, and girls are
yeah, you're
easier when they're
right. Yeah,
young, but
yeah.
everybody knows that.
But like, fucking hell, what if I have twins?
Don't even put that out there.
I know, but my grandma's a twin.
But then at least they have each other to entertain.
Yeah, true. And then it's just like
Is your
one and
grandma
done.
identical or fraternal?
Fraternal.
Okay, that one's not genetic, I don't think. It's just identical,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah, and it's actually, oh, I mean, it's not really interesting. Never mind.
What?
My grandma got dementia when she was like 67, which is so
Mm,
young.
that
And
is
then,
really
but
young.
my grandma's like twin sister, she's like in her 80s and still hasn't got dementia. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, I mean, different brains, I guess.
What do you want to die of apart from an
We already
explosion?
talked about that. Every episode, you're just gonna ask me. I don't know, like, yeah, I want to be put down eventually when I decide to go.
Same.
I just, right? It's like that or not seeing it coming. I don't know, but you know,
Yeah, not seeing it coming would be nice. What are you
but
getting
hopefully
Kyle for
I'll
Christmas?
like my love and affection.
In a box?
Mhm. In a nice box with a pretty bow. What am I gonna get her? I don't know. What are you getting, Josh?
A Aura ring.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah, or maybe a projector.
Get a projector. It's so fun. We don't have a TV in the bedroom, so we just have the projector in there.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, it's perfect because we only watch TV in bed at night anyway.
Oh,
And we
okay,
can put it on the
sweet.
ceiling and just like lay down and look up.
Yeah, because apparently, oh, that's such a good idea. Because
And
like,
it was so cheap.
how much was it?
The one I got was like $40 and then the stand was like 20 or something.
Oh my God, from Amazon.
TikTok shop.
Oh. Yeah, because I want to get the ones where you can like put it on the side of your bed and like aim it at the wall and then it just like reconfigures so it looks
Yeah,
straight.
that's what we have.
Really? Far
Yeah.
out. Okay, that's what I want to get.
Yeah, that'll be good. Do you know what he's
So,
getting you?
an Aura ring.
So you were just gonna get him the same thing because if you bought it for yourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw a
But
guy on, no, go ahead.
well, I'm like scared about getting one though because then I'll become like obsessed
A
with.
hypochondriac.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I would never get it for Kyle. She already has a Whoop, which is another like health.
Yeah.
It's an armband. Sometimes I'm like, she's checking the stats too much.
Yeah. And like if it tells me that I haven't had a good sleep, I'll be like, oh, I feel terrible
That's how she is.
today.
She's like, it says oh, yeah, you're you're gonna be too insufferable with it, so forget it. Unless Aura Ring wants to sponsor us, in which case I'll wear
Yes,
it.
please. That
But
would be
please don't send
nice.
me the ugly white one. I saw a flight attendant wearing that, and I was like, why would you get that color? It looks,
White.
yeah. I'm like, it's the only one that doesn't look like jewelry.
Gross.
It looks like a piece of like plastic. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I want a silver one.
I'm more of a gold girl myself, but it depends on the shade of gold.
Yeah, see, like I saw someone with the gold one and it's like
It's
a bit
like a
like
dark.
dirty gold.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Better get the silver.
Yeah.
Except there's limited sizes, which would be an issue for me.
Oh, so there's not child size.
Yeah, I'll wait till they make a children's Aura ring, I guess.
Mm. Which won't be far off because did you see the face masks that like Shay Mitchell, or whatever her name is, came out with for children for like 3-year-olds?
Yeah, a lot of beauty influencers do that where it's like skincare that doesn't do anything because they want to imitate like people on social media and their parents. It's so stupid.
It's wild.
It's crazy that that's how kids are entertaining themselves now. They make like fake influencer videos. It makes me hate the world we live in.
I know it's crazy. I did see some like videos about like e-commerce is going to be completely changed in terms of like buying clothes online and stuff, which is so true. Like if I find something online that I really like on a website, I'll always go to TikTok to like try and find someone with a real life video of the item that I'm buying because that's how you see
Yeah,
how
but
it
I never know.
moves.
Yeah, for clothing, for sure.
Yeah.
Because I never know what reviews to believe for other products.
Yeah.
Like that one hair dryer, Wavy Talk or whatever, wait, when I see all the time. Like, I wonder if this thing is good or if they just get a lot of people to put it in their TikTok shop.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to get like the Dyson Airwrap rip-off.
Nice. I'm gonna leave that long pause in there.
Yeah, but I think it's really interesting. Imagine just like being all like shopping is just TikTok. You just search something that you want and then see the videos and then buy it through that rather than like looking because like super like curated websites now that look like aesthetically pleasing. It's just like it's like hard to see through that, like what am I really buying? I need to see the material. I need to see what it looks like properly, not just like on someone standing like
Right.
a board.
Yeah, you want to see it move around.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway,
But pretty soon it'll be AI, so you won't even know if that's how they really look.
I'm getting close to being like, I actually don't know what is AI and what isn't.
And I don't care. No, just kidding. Yeah, because then you can make the clothes look however you want if it's AI, which is kind of scary.
Yeah.
What if our TV show is that I come and stay with you as a foreign exchange student?
Yeah, we did have an American student come and stay with us when we were
Did you
like,
really?
yes.
So they could get a real cultural experience.
Yes. And like, I felt so bad for him because we were like, gave him options of like things to do, and he chose like a football match to go to like a football game. And I think he was expecting something like a college football, but
And
we
it was
went to
high
this
school.
like local football game and there was like 15 people in the audience. And I think he was really disappointed.
Well, yeah.
I guess I would have been really disappointed.
Was he cute?
He was really nice.
Where is he from?
I have no idea. I can't remember. I was like 7.
He made a lasting impact. Kyle's family had exchange students. My family never did that.
And I think we had a Japanese one as well. What did Kyle have?
I don't know. Maybe French or Icelandic, maybe. I don't really know.
Icelandic.
Well, they're Icelandic, so I feel like they would have been
Oh,
excited
really?
about that.
Have they ever been back?
Yeah.
Really? You should go.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. It's not like at the top of the list of places I want to go, but it's on
It,
the list.
it'd be so stunning.
Yeah. I want to see the Northern Lights. So, but you can see them in Michigan now, like sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what's going on there. I feel like that's scary.
I know it doesn't seem right, but that's my only chance to see it, then I'll take it. Have you ever seen them?
No, apparently they were visible from my city as well, like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, what's going on?
What is going on?
All right, well, thanks for listening. I don't know if we said anything remotely interesting today, but sorry, forgive us and give us another chance next week. Bye.
Bye. Okay, that might be one for the rubbish bin. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on things.
And please, we want to hear from you. So head to speakpipe.com/allofmyfriend to ask our advice. We can't wait to hear from you. Bye.